We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Anthony Rizzo looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 54 thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Digging in now, Ryan Sandberg. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate now, Billy Williams. Oh, and he can't hang on. To second for one, and he's safe. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. Seared down the first baseline. DeSclafani has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, John Lester, and he puts it on the ground to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he'll get in there safely. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning. Galvis, great stop. He gathers the throw. He is out. In is Joey Votto now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Lester into his motion. Here it comes. Nicholas Castellanos is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Full count now, 3-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. From the stretch, Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Fouled away. Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Sandberg. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The right fielder, number 10.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Andre Dawson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Aquino is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. The 1-0. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. The bouncer to the left side. Galvis is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So stepping in, Aristides Aquino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Almora is there. 2 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Number 40, Wilson.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone.
The pitcher,
Now to the plate, John Lester, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. This is line to left. Castellanos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Ernie Banks. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one, as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 45 home runs now on the campaign, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Ryan Sandberg.
At the plate, Ryan Sandberg, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On the ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kurt Casale, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now Lester's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Joey Votto will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
This is a perfect.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Anthony Rizzo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Into the box, Billy Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Billy Williams sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Reds nothing. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nick Senzel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Lester into his motion. 2-0 on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Wade Miley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Miley.
Hit hard but foul. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Up next to the Cubs.
So now to the plate, Albert Almora. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
Second base, Ryan Sandberg.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike 2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. He's got to hurry. 1 there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
The right fielder, number 10.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andre Dawson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. To short, hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Throw over to first. At the plate now, Billy Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Sims stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And there's a base hit on a line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Standing in now, John Lester. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. He's got it. And it's in time to get him. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
So in now for Chicago, Ernie Banks, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Banks now has over 550 career homers in the big leagues, and only time will tell just with how many he'll end up hitting. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, what a stop! The throw. How about that? They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at. Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Aristides Aquino is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He's set and the pitch. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 39.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Robert Stevenson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Striding in once again, Albert Almora. Lifetime in this matchup. 2 hits in 7 tries. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Almora.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. There's one over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre.
The next Cub up, Andre Dawson. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. But that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it 17-0. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Nick Senzel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Liner toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second, fielded by Moustakas. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, Billy Williams. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Wilson Contreras. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Senzel is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. But that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it 17-0. Last half of the 7th here, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Dawson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, number 44.
So striding forward now, Aristides Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And they start him out away with a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Bryant backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Galvis behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17. Ready for another shot now, Ernie Banks. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Raisel Iglesias is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Travis Jankowski will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready once again, Ryan Sandberg, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castellanos has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Andre Dawson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitch...
And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hard on the ground toward short, fielded by Galvis. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 18-0. Digging in once again, Kirk Casale. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Now Lester's 0-1. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The right fielder, number 31.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Reds are down in order, and they remain well behind. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant. This is foul right side. Pops this one up. In comes Jankowski. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Billy Williams is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the day.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Home run number 47 thus far, as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Pedro Strop enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 46, Pedro.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs are on top. So striding in, Nick Senzel. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age in Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
19-0 the final tonight. The Cubs host road win number 40 on the year. John Lester records win number 16 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. Anthony DeSclafani was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.